I have no idea what happened, and I am so sorry. I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what happened there, and I'm very sorry. Um, no clue. I was dual logging to get myself a coral ticket, and that happened. So let me explain something about EXP areas, since we're now talking about it. In Coral Island, you can fight monsters between level 43 and 69. These monsters and this area also gives you a 1.5 extra experience rate instead of the normal areas that you can go to. So it's definitely a recommender when you're playing the game. Buy these tickets and use them. That extra experience definitely will change a lot. These are in every ticket area, by the way. All ticket areas has a 1.5 extra experience rate instead of the normal areas that you can teleport to, basically. So, Coral, Trazi, Azria, Dark Trazi, all those areas will give you more experience than you're normally getting. So let's say you're running a standard ES amp, which is 1.5, and you go to an area, you get about 3.0 extra experience. Unless you're running an amplification R or an amplification Q, basically. Yeah, you want to have a leech that is 24 levels lower than you are. Because as someone explained this to me, I'm not 100% sure how this works, but this is just my own take. Someone told me that because the experience that your leech is supposed to be getting, but because he's too low to gain the experience, it goes back to the one that is killing. So that's why he gets a little bit more than he usually gets. This is what's been told to me. I'm not 100% sure if that's the case, but I know that you get more experience with a leech 24 levels lower than you than when you take a leech with you that is 24 levels or up. Lower than 24. So you want to, I mean higher than 24. So if you're level, let's say 60, and the other person is 24 levels lower than you, and then one more off, so 25 levels, that's the best experience you can get. Because he doesn't benefit from the experience, only you do. That's how I should explain. That's the way I should word myself. Alright, level 40. We're already like, what, 80% in? But this is also the difference when playing as a vanilla player or when you go and actually have good gear already to start off with. Because right now I'm just using the newbie knuckle for rent plus 5. And then I'm using a newbie shield rent of 5 plus 5, which is all cool. Then I'm using a majestic ice cloak, which increases all my stats with 15, increased attack 10, speed 10, magical power 10, magical power 100, and increased critical damage 5. Obviously a champion set for that reflect. No, as long as the person can benefit from the experience, you're fine. It doesn't matter if it's a higher level, as long as he can't take the experience from you, that is a good leech. But you could be right about the level 1 leech though. That's mostly how we do it with the beginner Brom, I know. I don't use a leech very often when I'm leveling because the leech can't keep up with me because of my speed. I mean, we can attempt and try it. See if it's actually different, and then we can make a video out of it. Optimal leveling, we can call it, and just put all these little extra tips and tricks that we know into it. You can already tell that the experience is getting a bit slower now. I feel like at level 40, that's when the experience seems to drop, or at least the percentage looks less. It's not, but you know. Yeah, exactly. Would be an amazing idea. Like, we have so much stuff in the Discord about tips, tricks, price checking, and how to optimize, like, character builds and stuff like that. It would be an amazing idea to make videos like that. All I need to do is get a better editing program, and I can make them for us. I'm not shy to talk, like... I can't wait when I hit that level 42 and I can use my shield. Damage went up right off the bat, like instantly. Is that a Revenant Knuckle? Yeah. It's sad that I know every weapon name. Ooh. It's the heavy shield. The shiny shield. Let's pick it up. When I'm talking about weapons, which weapon type do you think looks best? And I'm talking about, like, not weapon type as in swords and axes, but like from yeah. But like what I mean is like wilds, savage wilds, like the weapon skins. Which one do you think looks the nicest when it comes to that? Like from from wilds to Ig, Ig, yeah, from wilds to purified Yggdrasil. I do still think that vampire is the best looking still. That's just my opinion on it. Bloodies, yeah, okay, true, true, true. If we're going for the vanilla power, that tasty. I can taste the iron of my weapon. Yeah, then bloody, yeah, true, bloody. I gotta agree wholly on that one. Man, the bloody knuckle, dude. I love the bloody knuckle. The bloody knuckle looks so epic. I need to reskin my guardian knuckle into that. That shit, the wooden sword, the good old classic. Gotta get that old fire plus free on there. Vagrant. That's actually the way you should model your blade set. Like, just transmog your Yggdrasil swords into wooden swords and just look like a nub. Nah, man, the wooden. So true, bro. So true. I gotta check the stopwatch, by the way. How far is it already? Oh man, I'm not gonna hit the hour mark. Dude, that is so true though. My man be like, Sword Art Online is the best anime ever. No, it's not. I can't be messing with the boys that much. Actually, it's once apparently. Oh, are we forgetting your 1.6 million damage with 2 level 1 ones, Henrik? Oh, are we Jurassic swords. If that is the thing, that the person that is playing the main role with the Jurassic swords has got to be an Aussie person, like a freaking Australian mate. Oi, look at this joint, can. Oh, we're getting there, boys. And it's only with a level 5 set, just saying. I'm fighting level 60s and I'm 47. Oh, it's the gravity knuckle. It's not even the knuckle of revenge. Cringe. Henrik, you need the pedals? Oh, what was that? Can I reenact that? How did I do that? I don't know how that happened, but hey. We're not gonna talk about it. Yeah, I know, the tritium ones looks amazing, dude. Like these big gems on a stick. So it's kind of weird that I was able to make this game look good while streaming, and when I was playing Phasmophobia on stream, it actually looked terrible. I'm so confused. Yeah, the stream service actually works really well. If anyone is interested of using a streaming service or a recording service, I would definitely say get Streamlabs Desktop. It's amazing. You can record, you can stream, you can link your Twitch and your YouTube to it, so you can instantly stream via. No, I actually play Phasmophobia on the highest resolution. It's just weird how it didn't really work with it. I have to retry it again and see if I can change the settings, or it just automatically tells you 140 instead of 720, because I'm always streaming on 720. So if anyone is curious about my stick, this is what I'm using. It is a int plus in total. Too much. Yeah, I think so too, but I prefer 720. I think if your computer can handle it, you can go higher. Yeah, this is not the idea. I think on YouTube I can stream higher, but I'm doing it via Streamlabs. So Streamlabs is making sure that my settings are optimized. So it checks my internet's connection and speed, and it will go around with that, and then it makes sure that the resolution is optimized for that internet speed, so I don't lose too much stuff and then it will all lag out. But it doesn't actually. It did, however, mess up when I dual logged. That's when the stream decided to glitch out. I have no clue why that happened, so I'm not gonna attempt that again. Good thing is I never dual log anyway. So we're at level 50 already. We're going fast. We're going fast and sexy. Yeah, I was really thinking about starting to go on Twitch actually, yeah. And then, you know, do my streams on Twitch and do my other stuff on YouTube that involves recording. But then I also hear from a lot of content creators on YouTube how bad Twitch is. So I'm like, not yet over the fence. And I'm not doing it to make money. I'm more doing this as a hobby because I like doing this stuff. Because my old Sword Art Online videos where I was talking about how to hunt certain things were pretty popular. I mean, I think one got over 6,000 views, if I'm not wrong, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm glad that I helped a certain amount of people get where they want to go with the game. So yeah, while we're almost at the end anyway, I have actually tried and do a little bit. Yeah, they are crazy for SEO. So I've also been checking out the C server of Flyff Universe. I gotta say that some things are very good of Flyff Universe, and some of them are like, why didn't you implement that in the real Flyff, like in the old Flyff, the Flyff on the PC? So Assist had a new skill, which allows you to use a skill called Moonbeam, which you can then use with a stick. So finally, an Assist actually has an ability to deal damage, and Moonbeam also applies a certain amount of damage to your opponent or to the monster that you're targeting, but your friends that attack the same monster will have 8% increased damage. Like, why didn't they implement this in the real Flyff 2 when version 22 came out? Why not optimize this game more to have other players enjoy it more? So what, this game is going to be left in the dust, and Flyff Universe is going to get like amazing updates to the characters as well? It's just a weird issue how an assist finally gets a good move, so they don't have to switch to a knuckle to fight, they can just use the stick then. And it's something that I think players also ask about, like, why does an assist doesn't have an attack with the stick? I have to keep switching to knuckle. And then Universe comes out and it actually changes certain things and aspects. Burst Crack, you no longer have to target an enemy to use Burst Crack, you just smash the floor. Like the same with Tia Bolt, like the level 70 Bill Poster AoE, the int one. So that also, they just made that better, because I like the fact that I can just attack the floor and just anything that walks into it gets hurt. Which is why I love Eva so much. Eva just, you press the button, you attack everything around you, and you move on to the next area, and just keep on AoEing and just kill everything. And why not do that with Burst Crack? And then Universe did it. It was like, what are you guys doing? Are you deliberately... Yeah, I remember the controversy when they changed the blades so they could no longer use the wands. I remember that. That people got so salty that Webson filed an apology to the players and put it back. Like, well, it's about what you say, yeah, it's too invested on the current skills, but Moonbeam is adding a skill, it isn't changing the skills. Even mercenaries can AoE in Flyff Universe. Well, I definitely enjoyed Flyff Universe, I'm not gonna lie. It was... For some things that they did, it was a breath of fresh air. It was quite weird. When I played the assist, I immediately felt home. Yeah, but by then, people don't really use the assist skill that much anyway, but Moonbeam is a pretty cool skill to add. It's something that Ringmasters really need. All that else is Ringmasters can use Merkaba. That's the only skill they have to deal damage with. And then the argument can fall like, yeah, but they're supposed to be assisting players and they're supposed to be adding Holy Cross and stuff like that. But still, if you're on your own and you're going to use Holy Cross, what else are you going to do? Merkaba to Holy Cross? Merkaba to Holy Cross? So it wouldn't massively change the assist. It would just give Ringmasters an extra attack to deal with. Because you can use that skill to increase incoming damage by 8% from any other players that attack the same monster. And then you can also use Holy Cross. Like that is... It's just those small things that I'm like thinking like you could implement that in this Flyff as well. Also, a thing they need to change is increase the buff timer on the Force Master and the Seraph buffs. I think that the 5 minutes that they give you is fine, but I would appreciate it more that it increases by the amount of I'm gonna play 14 June. June 14, it actually releases the global version of it, so we have less lag and ping. So, yes, I'm going to play the new Flyff also, but I'm gonna stick with the old Flyff and the new Flyff. I like both. I like the classic, and I like the Flyff universe. So yeah, I'm gonna be sticking with Flyff regardless, because I have a really fun guild that I have in the real Flyff now that I always have fun with. We do tower sieges, we do stuff. If you're interested, Yanko, you can join as well, and we can just all have fun, you know? We're there to help each other, and you're already 130, and I can power level you if necessary. I'm gonna prioritize normal Flyff more than Flyff Universe. That is something I do have to say. Yeah, but I'm willing to help if necessary. I mean, I can invest in your character as well. I don't mind. Me and Shauna can help you with that. It's not going to be a problem. Yeah, you first want to get reversions and just get a good starting 5-line awake on it, and then you're gonna augment your set. Yeah, true that. I mean, you tell me what you need, I'll give you the. We'll fix something. Don't worry about it. We're almost there, boys. So duly be noted that this was just me running the game. I wasn't even that optimal with my speed today. This is purely just a video to show how it is when you are well geared and you start over with well gear, with some good gear. Next time I'm gonna take you boss hunting. I'm gonna make a video out of that. I'm not gonna like completely make a whole thing out of that. I think I'm just gonna make a video out of that where I just fly around, tell some stuff about the game, give some pointers and tips for certain classes and how you want to play. I said before, when I'm a combat player, like going for punching stuff in the face, or just being a blade, or just anything that involves close range combat, I prefer Dex. I always prefer Dex over Strength. Dude, I wasn't even AoEing. Well, the reason I say that I'm always going pure Dex is for attack speed, critical chance, and parry rate. If they can't hit me, I don't need to heal. As I said, multiple people tell me go pure strength with +8 set and everything. You don't lose a lot of accuracy because of your set being high and stuff like that, and just this buff as well, 16% for now. It's like, we're getting there. Now it's 20. Adding it with my other set, also got 30 here. That's 50% more hit rate. So going pure strength then is fine. Right now I'm also adding a lot of strength just to make this quicker. But normally I go 15 or 20 added to my stamina to get a standard of 35. Mostly go for 85 dex to have 100 basic dex, and then the rest strength. The reason is, if you go with blades, I go pure dex because they get the damage back because of how the character works. Blades in general do a shit ton of damage until they came out with the wand build, which I think is one of the most amazing and inventive ways to change a character. I don't think that when people complain about wand players, like saying, oh yeah, they're just using a broken mechanic, they actually don't. The wand has, when you make it +10, 30 damage output. And people manage to do 1.6, 2 million damage with a wand that does 30 damage output. That isn't something to bitch about. That is something to be like, wow, that is an amazing idea to reinvent a character, a build. Like, that is the most insane build I've ever seen. People are salty because they can't afford the build. It's true. It's truth. I really think that one players are extremely fun. I've seen them play it. I've seen Henrik play with it. It's extremely fun. And if I had the time and effort to put into making a blade, one blade, I would have 100% did it. 100%. Yeah, it is. It surprises me that some people come up with these builds, and there's someone in this game that thought to themselves, hey, wouldn't it be fun to use old G weapons on a blade? Specifically to ones. That's just amazing. And then do 1.6 to 2 million damage with it. I salute those people with pride. Like, thank you for making this game more interesting. Yeah, you can hand them over. Are you using the Ig set, or are you just still using like Blaine or Noctis? I'm actually quite curious. Because doesn't Ig and Dazed and Noctis give critical chance? Because you want to get as much critical chance as you can, right? Doesn't what Ig gives like 30% critical chance? 30 on the set itself? Yeah. But how much did it give? Like 30%, right? 25, 30? I don't remember the set effect, but I thought it was 30 to 35. Yeah, there you go, 35. Then if you have your gauntlets and you have extreme luck in auging it, you can get 8 to 10% crit each line. So you can get a total of 50 on that as well. And then hopefully 2 on the suit, and then just all critical damage and int. Then you're just golden. Man, that's got to be a lot of augment scrolls you gotta run through. That's oh. I don't even want to think about that. 35%. Damn. My guy. That's like $30 for in the Flyff store. We're talking about that. Wait, let me just bring up my calculator real quickly. So search, and then we got like calculator. So we got $30 for 10. Yeah, so we're talking about like $30. So let's say $2 a og, basically. That's just, and that times 1,500. Apparently, according to his calculations, that would have been like $3,000. It's that money, that much worth of like real cash. And you're like a billionaire in the game, so you could probably just afford it with parents. Imagine someone spending that amount of money in real life just to get that many augs and then selling it to you, like for a bunch of parents. Yeah, that's why I say this game is expensive, dude. We're looking, and it's probably more than 3,000, but it's just an estimate, right? If it's 30 bucks for 15 augs. Yeah. That's what. Yep, and there we go. Alright, let me stop the timer. Let me stop the timer. Let me stop the timer. It took me 1 hour and 20 minutes. 28. 28. 1 hour and 28 minutes. Normally I do it faster, but there we go. Now the rundown with what I used for this run. Obviously, I'm gonna have to go for everything. Is the newbie knuckle for rent? Why not use it? By the way, in the struggle that I'm gonna do, the Flyff struggle, I am not allowed to use newbie gear. It's too easy. I used my vortex shield in the end with 120 strength and increased critical damage 40%. Yeah, you can half the time. Basically, yeah, true that. Staff vortex shield with 120 strength and then strength plus 10 added to it, 130 strength and then critical damage 40%. Of course, the majestic ice cloak, as I said before. The upgraded carnival mask. I used the magical helm with green for the extra critical chance and strength. I could use casino hat, but I don't need the int, so why use it? Summer beachwear upper for strength 7, attack 7. Emerald gloves for attack 7. And also the Mummy M shoes, which increases critical damage with 8% and gives me another dex plus 10. Then of course the set that I'm wearing is the Parmel set, which gives me 20% speed, some defense, some strength and HP. And then it's also dex infused. The Parmel suit, 40% thanks to Henrik, thank you for that by the way. Some critical chance, speed 5, critical damage -1 sadly, strength plus 4 and dex plus 1. This set has not been ogged, this is all just raw from reversion and awakening. Attack speed 15 and the rest is all minuses. And then Parmo boots, which gives me some speed, plus 10% in total, critical damage, some defense and HP again. So it's all I've been using, and then of course the champion set with a set effect of HP 20%, reflect damage 50% and melee block 20%. On my other character I am using a dinner set to add damage because it's a farmer. The set that I'm using is the Parmel set, but it looks like the Hero Bill Poster 25 set. So yeah, that was the run. That was pretty fun. I really enjoy doing these quick runs. I really like to do it. I don't care how many accounts I make. I'm just having fun with level 1 quickly and just move on to the next. I'm really glad that I've done this. Once again, I'm a huge fan of Flyff. I love this game. I grew up with it. I grew up with this game. What more is there to say about this game? It's for me it's fun. A lot of people say in 2022 Flyff is not the game to go into, and I somewhat have to agree with it depending on how you go into the game. If you're gonna go into the game with friends and just have fun, this game is immensely fun. You can meet people, you can find people in guilds that are having fun. Our guild is recruiting at the moment, so you know, if you want to join, give us a shout out, you know. Obviously not this account. The original account is either I'm Henrik Imposter or the Dutch Cunt, which I'm actually going by. Yeah, I guess what else can I do here? What else can I show? I have to switch to my other account for that, but We're not gonna do that. Yeah, so more videos will be coming up. Whenever I have the time to make them, I'm obviously going to be working on them. I'm going to be making Phasmophobia content, Flyff content, Flyff Universe content. I'm just going to be expanding a lot. I'm also going to be doing maybe some Dark Souls runs, and whatever I can think of, I will do. I'm just going to do on this channel what I like and what I enjoy to do. If you have any ideas of what game I should play, drop it in the comments. I'm always happy to do whatever I can do, and I'm always having fun with friends while I'm doing it. So yeah, that's the way I like to play my video games. It's just to have fun with my friends and just do what I want to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for joining me. A special thanks for Hendrik for joining me and also helping me get this set stronger. Thanks to him, this attack gotten to 40% attack instead of 28, because that's what it was at. Yeah, and further all than that, come enjoy the game and come and join us, and let's have some fun time together.